All week, we've been reminding you the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. It is underway, and just in time, the iconic Will Rogers Memorial Center has been polished up bright and shiny, just like a cowboy's belt buckle. And Paige is live at the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo with so much more. Howdy to you, Paige.
Well, howdy to you, and yee-haw, are we excited that the Will Rogers Coliseum and Memorial Center has been updated. It is beautiful. This has always been a landmark here in Fort Worth, and to see it now lovingly restored without in any way taking away from its historic markers of the era in which it was erected way back in the 1930s. I'm excited to introduce you to two very special people. This is Matt Carter, the president and I should say,
General Manager.
General Manager. I was about to give him a promotion to a CEO, President and General Manager of the Fort Worth Stock Show. And this is Laureen Agatha to tell us more about this exciting time at the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Matt, I want to start with you. Let's talk a little bit about the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. It has been a mainstay in Fort Worth for over a century, and it continues to make it makes the city of Fort Worth and the residents that live here just very proud. It has continued to be an iconic moment throughout the year and something that everybody looks forward to. And now with the opening of Will Rogers Coliseum, there's a lot to celebrate.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, it all started back in 1896 when two local ranchers just decided to show off their cattle along Marine Creek. We've been here. This will be our 129th edition. We're actually 131 years old. We only closed for world wars and COVIDs, worldwide pandemics. We are very, very proud to be part of what makes Fort Worth authentic. Makes us where the West begins. That moniker was actually started by Amon Carter when this building was built. So we are absolutely very proud of that. We're very, very proud to be able to teach people about agriculture, where their food comes from. We have the safest and most efficient food production system in the world, and this is how we keep it that way.
I think that's important, that this is an education process throughout. This is something that kids get involved in at an early age. In fact, you grew up here at the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. I want to mention right now, things are happening. You're going to hear a lot of ambient noise behind us because there are competitions that are going on. Let's talk about real briefly a little bit about the history of this building, Laureen. And then I also want our viewers to have an opportunity to see some of the pictures of Will Rogers Coliseum back in the day. Tell us about its history.
Absolutely. So this building was built in 1936. It was a vision that Amon Carter had to celebrate the Texas Centennial. We had our first rodeo here in 1944, and you can see on the outside of the building and then also inside with even the renovations, they really wanted that Art Deco style that was so important back in that era. You can see it on the post office building, the TMP building all around town, and then this building as well.
All right. I also want to have our viewers just see, so they saw some video of some of the old videos, the historic videos of Will Rogers Coliseum and Memorial Center. Now I want to show you what it looks like today. As you can see in this particular video, really, there's not a lot of changes, and that's how we like it here in Fort Worth. We love our history. We love our roots. We don't want to in any way alter what things look like. We just want to make sure that it's safe, that it's functioning for a modern era of the rodeo.
Absolutely. So as I mentioned, it was built for Texas Centennial. We also want to make sure that it is in its best condition by this building centennial, which is in 10 years. And if you have a 100-year-old building, the way to make it a 200-year-old building is to improve it. So we really needed to get it into the modern day era, new bathrooms, new HVAC. A lot of the renovations so far have been kind of what we like to say the non-sexy ones, and it's a lot of the infrastructure. So.
But you also have an opportunity to come back and step back in time because this building has so many wonderful photos. We've got some video of that as well that really shows the history of the stock show and really what some of the key markers that occurred. One thing that you were saying to me, Lorraine, that you're learning every single day. When this building was opened back in, 1936, Gene Autry was the one who sang in a very, very interesting way to kind of welcome everybody. Will Rogers was still alive at that time. Tell us about Gene Autry's performance.
Absolutely. So I learned this last week. I was having lunch with Pam Minnick, and she told me that Billy's favorite memory of this is when Gene Autry was one of the openers here at Will Rogers. He rode in on his horse, and that horse went right up on the piano, and they had built the piano to withstand the horse. And so that was kind of his opener for this, and it was Billy Minnick's favorite.
You know, Pam Minnick, by the way, just to let you know, Pam Minnick is in the Cowgirl Hall of Fame. Her husband, Billy Minnick, of course, you might know him. He was not the original Billy Bob, but certainly ran Billy Bob's for many, many years, as did Pam. So also two icons of Fort Worth. Now we're here. We're seeing right now. This is the Mustangs that are actually out here showing. Every day there's something going on. Even though, you know, this weather that we are anticipating or is coming up, it's something that the stock show is going to still be open and thriving, and it's a place that you can come indoors and out. One other thing, I'm doing this specifically for the ladies out there. The bathrooms have been renovated as well. We wanted that so badly. So we have video of that because the cold water running from those original faucets.
Warm water and what we're calling fashion lighting. So you look really good in that bathroom lighting.
Yes, we're all three. Thank you so much, guys. We really do appreciate. You need to come out and check out the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. It's going to be happening until
February 7th.
February 7th. I nearly threw you off there, but great. The information is on your screen where you can get some more information. I appreciate it.